Hello, welcome back to CSC Sports. I'm your host, Jay Howard, with Mr. Jerron Bland, my co-host. Jerron, what's been going on, man?
Man, it's lot been going on. It's a great time for sports right now. You know, we got the start of the basketball season coming up. We got the baseball playoffs going on. Football season is in full swing. It's a lot to take in right now.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's a lot to take in, huh? Like what? What's good to take in right about now?
Man, well, right now, the baseball playoffs is what's been on my mind. I mean, I see your Cardinals is doing their thing again. They made it out of the division round. They in the LCS against the Giants. They got a chance to go back to the World Series. What you
Yeah.
think about their chances?
Hey, just remember this. For all those who are watching this episode of CSC Sports, remember last year when the St. Louis Cardinals went to the World Series and I made a video and posted on YouTube? Well, I still have that video. In that video, Mr. Bland, I know you remember that video I made. I talked about the San Antonio Spurs will go to the NBA Finals. That didn't happen, but you saw how the Spurs played. I told you that the New England Patriots will go to the Super Bowl. They went Super Bowl and lost. So 0-2. Now, look at the St. Louis Cardinals. They're about to go back to the World Series. I think they're going back. I like the Cardinals' chances. I think, like I said in that video, I talked about how Pujols left and I was hurt and I was upset. And, you know, I told you that I still think they had a chance of getting back to the World Series without him, because when I look at what Matheny is doing, he's blueprinting Tony La Russa. Tony La Russa's tired. His star left. Normally, when a star leaves, a coach might leave unless he want to rebuild. So I look at all the things around him: the Holiday, Matt Holiday, or Rafael Furcal. You know, getting Beltran. You know, getting Lance Berkman, getting all the pieces they had brought in early in the season. They had enough. They had enough. They caused some injuries from Chris Copperton, Wainwright, and Garcia, but I think they had enough. You know what I mean? And that's what matters when you have enough and you have extra depth in case you lose somebody. What do you think is going to happen in the AL with the Yankees?
In the AL, man, the Yankees are struggling right now. I think it's Detroit's time. I think Detroit got the Triple Crown winner, Miguel Cabrera. They got the Cy Young winner from last year, and he may be the Cy Young winner again this year with Justin Verlander. They got some other nice pieces. They picked up Prince Fielder. I just think it's their time. The Yankees, they're on the older side. They lost Rivera early this year, so their bullpen situation isn't strong like it normally is. So I think the Tigers are going to move on.
Well, I think it's going to be a rematch. I think it's going to be Detroit and St. Louis, and I think St. Louis is going to beat them. I think St. Louis can play small ball better than them, and I think other than Verlander, I think they have some hard throwers over there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think St. Louis is going to win this whole thing. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you. I want to move on and talk about a legend. I'm talking about a legend, he's the flat out dog of all dogs. He is the mound, the round mound of rebound. He is Sir Charles. He is Charles Wade Barkley from Auburn. That's who we are going to give the Flat Out Dog Award to, Mr. Charles Barkley. Mr. Bland, let's talk about Charles Barkley. What do you like about Charles Barkley?
Well, I like the fact that now he's an analyst on TNT. He speaks his mind, but when he was a player, I just like the fact that he brought it every night. Like you said, he was a flat-out dog. You knew what you was going to get from him. You was going to get maximum effort, both ends of the floor. He was going to score points. He was going to rebound. He was an undersized power forward. He was about 6'5" or 6'6", but he was still going to give you 10 rebounds a night. So
Man.
like you said, he was a flat-out dog. He would run the break. He would get out and run. He would do what he had to do to help his teams win. And even though he never got that championship, he's still one of the best players of all time.
One of the greatest. I love Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is hilarious too. Now my dream is, if you're watching TNT, I would love to be sitting on your studio set on a Thursday night with Kenny, Ernie, and Charles and doing my thing. Man, I want to run down some stuff real quick about Charles Wade Barkley, man. Charles Barkley, 6'6", not 7 feet tall. This man playing like he's a Goliath. 252 pounds. He's not 6'4", he's 6'6". Stop believing the myth. His college that he come from is Auburn. Drafted in 1984 with the legendary Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon. SEC Player of the Year. He played for the 76ers, the 76ers, the Phoenix Suns, and the Houston Rockets. MVP 1993, went to the finals, got his head bust open by MJ, of course. Charles Barkley, 11-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA first team, 5-time All-NBA second team, 1-time third team, All-Rookie team, All-Star MVP 1991, Sir Charles Barkley, and he's one of the 50 greatest. Career stats, Charles Barkley, points 23,757. Rebounds, 12,546. And assists, 4,215. And that qualifies you on CSC Sports to be a flat-out dog. The award goes to Charles Wade Barkley. Man, when I think about Charles Barkley, Jerron, I want to get this in real quick. I have seen people duplicate what Michael Jordan has done. They tried. I mean, when I say duplicate, I see people jump from the foul line. I see people that want to score. They think Michael Jordan just a scorer, so I give them that. I've seen people try to look like Mike with the bald heads and putting on the black socks and the black shoes. I've seen people do Mike moves. I've seen people do Mike up and unders under the rim. They're not Michael Jordan. No, Michael Jordan is a flat-out dog, so don't get it twisted what I'm saying. But I have never seen anybody duplicate Sir Charles. I haven't seen that guy come in the league yet at 6'6" and dog like that. I haven't seen that. Do you ever think we're going to see a guy like Charles Barkley in our lifetime again?
I really don't, because like you said, he was 6'6", and nowadays 6'6" guys, or even guys who are taller than that, like 6'8", 6'9", everybody wants to be a perimeter player, a shooter, a pretty boy type player. Charles Barkley was the opposite of that. Like you said, he was a dog. He was willing to go down low, get dirty, fight for rebounds, fight for points in the paint. So I don't think we're going to see that anymore. I think Charles was one of a kind, and I don't think we're going to see it again.
Yeah. Exactly. Charles Barkley is a flat-out dog. We're about to go to commercial. When we come back, we're going to talk about something that a lot of Chicago people are going to love me for. They're going to hate me for. We're going to talk about something that a lot of people in Houston are going to love me for. When we come back on CSC Sports. Peace.